Good afternoon, students. In the last class, I completed up to question number 2 of the exercise 5D. Today we will continue same exercise. We will start from question number 3. Question number 3 is multiply the following and verify the result for x is equal 1 and y is equal minus 1. There are 4 parts A, B, C and D. I will explain you 2 parts. Let us start. First part of this question is C. Multiply the following and verify the result for x is equal 1 and y is equal minus 1. X upon 3 multiplied by x square plus 3x minus 6. So first we will multiply it. X upon 3 multiplied by x square plus x upon 3 multiplied by 3x minus x upon 3 multiplied by 6. Here this 3 is cancelled with this 3. 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6. Now x multiplied by x square, it becomes x cube upon this 3 plus x multiplied by x, it is x square minus x multiplied by 2, it is 2x. So what is the product? Product is x cube upon 3 plus x square minus 2x. Now next part, and verify the result for x is equal 1. How can we verify? How do we verify? First we will write left hand side this question, same question. X upon 3 multiplied by x square plus 3x minus 6 is equal. Then we will write the answer, that is the product. X cube upon 3 plus x square minus 2x. In left hand side we will write the question, then put equal sign, and in right hand side we will write the answer. Now put the value of x. Value of x is given 1. So when we write in place of x, we will write 1. It becomes 1 upon 3. Then in place of this x also write 1. It will become 1 square plus 3x means 3 multiply 1. That is 3 multiply 1 minus 6. First I am solving. I am explaining left hand side. 1 upon 3. Then 1 square is equal 1 plus 3 1 ja 3 minus 6. 1 upon 3. 1 plus 3. 4 minus 6. 1 upon 3 multiplied by, solve this 4 minus 6, it will be minus 2. Means 1 upon 3 multiplied by minus 2. Then 1 2 ja 2. Minus 2 upon 3. Now come to right hand side. Right hand side is x cube upon 3 plus x square minus 2x. So we will write in place of this x 1. It will become 1 power cube, 1 power 3 upon 3 plus 1 square minus 2 multiplied by 1. Then 1 cube means 1 multiply 1 multiply 1. We will multiply this one 3 times. We get 1 upon 3 plus we will multiply here 1 2 times. 1 multiply 1, it is 1 minus 2 1 ja 2. Now 1 upon 3, this plus 1 and this minus 2. We will solve this plus 1 minus 2, we get minus 1. Now this 1 upon 3 minus this 1 will be considered as 1 upon 1. Then LCM of this 3 and 1 is 3. Divide this 3 by this 3. 3 1 ja 3. Then 1 multiply 1. 1 minus. Here we will consider it as 1. Divide this 3 by 1. 1 3 ja 3. 3 1 ja 3. Then 1 minus 3 is minus 2 upon 3. See, value of left hand side is equal minus 2 upon 3. Value of right hand side is also minus 2 upon 3. So left hand side is equal right hand side. Both the values are equal. So answer is verified. If we get both the values same, it means our answer is correct. If we get different values, it means we are doing some mistake. We should check our solution. Its B part you will do self. Come to part C. C is 6 multiplied by x plus 2y multiplied by 3x plus y. There are two brackets with third term which is constant. First of all, we will multiply this 6 by this bracket. So 6 multiply x is equal 6x plus 6 to the 12y. This 3x plus y will be written as it is. Now we will multiply these two brackets. So first term of first bracket, it is 6x multiplied by this 3x plus y plus 12y multiplied by this 3x plus y. 6 3 ja 18, x multiply x square plus 6x multiplied by y. It is 6y plus 12y multiply this 3x. 12 3 ja 36 xy plus 12y multiply y, 12y square. Now 18x square plus 6 plus 36. These two are like terms. So 42xy plus 12y square. This is the answer, product. Now we will verify our result. In left hand side, first we will write the question, and in right hand side we will write the answer. Now put the values of x and y. In first part there was only x variable. In this question there are two variables, x and y. So we will put both the values. X is given 1 and value of y is given -1. Now 6, x is 1 plus 2 multiply value of y is -1. Bracket close. Then this bracket 3 multiply x. 3x means 3 multiply x. So 3 multiply by 1 plus value of y is -1. Now 6, 1 will be written as it is. When we multiply plus 2 with -1, it becomes -2. Then 3 1 ja 3. Again this plus and -1, it will become -1. Now this 6, solve this bracket. 1 minus 2 means -1. 3 minus 1 means 2. Now multiply this 6 with this -1. 6 1 ja 6. -6, 2 will be written as it is. Now 6 2 ja 12. So it is -12. Value of left hand side is -12. Now we will put the value in right hand side. It is 18x square. 18x square means 18 multiply x square. So 18 multiply 1 square plus 42 multiply value of x is 1 multiply value of y is -1 plus 12 multiply value of y is -1. So -1 square. Now this 18 multiply 1 square means 1 multiply 1, which is 1 plus 42 multiply 1 1 ja 1 with minus sign, -1 plus 12 multiply -1 square means -1 multiply -1, it will become +1. Now 18 1 ja 18. When we multiply plus 42 with -1, we get -42. Then plus 12 1 ja 12. Now 18 plus 12 minus 42. 18 plus 12 is 30 minus 42. So simplify this 30 minus 42. We will get -12. We will subtract this plus 30 from -42. So again both the side, left hand side value and right hand side value, both are same. It means our solution is correct. Then we will write here verified. It's B part and D part you will do yourself. So students, we completed exercise 5D also. Now one more chapter left. Next chapter, chapter 6, linear equation in one variable. I am starting now. Students, come to the next chapter, chapter 6, linear equations in one variable. This is your last chapter. So first you should know what is an equation. What will you learn in this chapter? You will learn to identify equations and frame questions, to solve simple equations using different methods and verify the solution, to apply the concept to solve real life problem. So first we should know what is an equation. An equation is an algebraic statement in which one expression is equal to another. In an equation there are two expressions, and in an equation one expression is equal to the another expression. An equation is an algebraic statement in which one expression is equal to another. An algebraic statement in which instead of equal sign, less than, greater than, not equal, less than and equal, or greater than equal symbol is used, not an equation. It means in an equation there is equal sign. When we use equal sign in an equation, then there are two sides, left hand side and right hand side. Now all equations consist of a left side, an equal sign and a right side. In an equation, left side equal right side, that is LHS. LHS means left hand side. R is equal right hand side means RHS means right hand side. The following is the general pattern. See here. This is equation x plus 2 is equal 1. See students, what is given? All equations consist of a left side and equal side. This is the left side, x plus 2. This is the left side, then an equal sign. This is the equal sign and a right side, and this is the right side. See, this is an equation. What is its left side? Its left side is x plus 2, then equal sign, then right hand side is equal 1. In the same way, see, x minus 5 is equal 0. In this equation, this is left hand side x minus 5, this is equal sign, and this is right side is 0. It means if when we write a statement in the equation form, there is equal sign in the middle. Now see, what is a linear equation? A linear equation is an equation of a line. It may have one or two variables. The power of the variables is always 1. When we solve an equation, we find the value of the unknown variable. What are unknown variable? English letters. English letters, say A, B, C, P, Q, R. These are unknown variables. How we solve a equation? Solution or root of an equation. A value which satisfies an equation makes left hand side of the equation equal to the right hand side of the equation is called a solution or root of the equation. So a value for which the equation holds true is the solution of the equation. When we solve an equation, we find the value of the unknown variable. Students, you will underline these lines in your book. You will not write these underline in your notebook. These are only for explanation, but you underline these lines in your books. Understanding the relation between the following phrases and the corresponding symbols will make learning easier. If we see these phrases, see, if in a equation or in a word problem, these are the word is, was, will be, am, becomes, equals, to, results in, gives. It means equal sign. If these words are written in the question, added, total, sum, together, all together, increased, more than, it means we have to add. If there are these words difference, minus, decreased, subtracted, less than, take away, it means minus sign. Product, times, multiply, these words shows multiplication. Divided, quotient, these two words show division. These lines will be more clear when we will do its exercise. Now there are three methods. There are three methods, or we can say there are many methods to solve an equation. A linear equation can be solved by using any of the following method. First method is trial and error method. Second is method of balancing. Third is by cross multiplication and transposing of terms by changing addition into subtraction and vice versa. Note these words, note this statement also. Solving an equation means finding the value of the unknown variable in the equation. Again, one more note. Simple equations have a unique solution. It means an equation have a unique solution means only one solution. There is only one possible solution for a simple equation. Other values cannot make left hand side of the equation equal to the right hand side. When you will do this exercise 6a, then these things will be more clear. So let us start its exercise. Before starting this exercise, there are some more terms. See, transposing terms. What is transposing term? You should try to understand this properly. Changing of terms from one side of the equal sign to the other is called transposing of terms. Again, see again, changing of terms from one side of the equal sign to the other is called transposing of terms. Students, when we solve an equation, then we have to take constant term to one side and terms with unknown variable to other side. So when we take a term from one side to other side, then its sign are changed and it is known as transposing of terms. When transposing terms from one side of the equal sign to the other, remember the following. When a positive number is taken from left hand side of an equation to right hand side. See again, when a positive number is taken from left hand side of an equation to right hand side, the sign of the number becomes negative. The converse is also true. That is, plus sign from left hand side becomes minus sign on right hand side and vice versa. Put all the terms containing the variable on one side of the equal sign and all the constant on the other side. An equation remains the same even when the expression on the left hand side and right hand side are interchanged. Now see how we solve this exercise. Exercise 6a. Its first question is, see in the book, exercise 6a, first question. I have written it in my notebook. So see in the notebook. Solve the following equations by adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing both sides of the equation. Again read, solve the following equation by adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing both sides of the equation by the same number. How we will do? See, x plus 5 is equal 3. This is the equation given to us to solve. X plus 5 is equal 3. See students, here this is my equal sign. Terms written to this side are known in left hand side. So what is its left hand side? It is x plus 5. And what is its right side? Right side is 3. In left side what is written? It is plus 5. It is plus 5. What is the opposite of plus 5? It will be minus 5. So we will write subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. Whatever is written with this unknown variable, it is x plus 5 and opposite of x plus 5 is minus 5. So we will write subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. We will do always opposite of this sign. If it is plus, we will write subtract. If it is minus, we will write add. So first we will write this x plus 5 equal 3. First we will write the equation as it is, x plus 5 equal 3. Now write its opposite. It is plus 5. We will write minus 5 this side and this side also. It is plus 5. Write its opposite minus 5 here also and here also minus 5. Now in this side, in left hand side, plus 5 minus 5 will be cancelled. So what is left? Only x is left. Then this equal 3 minus 5. Solve this 3 minus 5. We will get minus 2. So this is our answer. X is equal minus 2. Come to next part. It will be more clear. This is given a minus 3 is equal 5. What is given? A minus 3 is equal 5. What is unknown variable here? It is a. And what is written with a? It is minus 3. Opposite of minus 3 will be plus 3. Plus 3 means add. So we will write add 3 to both sides of the equation. Then first we will write the equation a minus 3. We have written as it is a minus 3 equal 5. Now we have to add plus 3. So we will add here plus 3 plus 3. We will add plus 3 both sides. Then this minus 3 plus 3 will be cancelled. A is left from here equal 5 plus 3. It is 8. So this is the solution of this equation. Next, 7a is equal 14. 7a means students, 7a means 7 multiply a. It means this is multiply. 7a equal 14. 7a means 7 multiply a is equal 14. Here it is multiply. What is the opposite of multiply? It is divide. So we will write divide by 7. We will take same number. What is written with unknown number? Here it with unknown variable it is plus 5. We will write minus 5. Number will be same. Sign will be opposite. Here with unknown variable it is minus 3. We will take plus 3. Here with unknown variable it is 7 with multiply sign. So what is the opposite of multiply? Opposite of multiply is divide. And what is the number? 7. So we will write divide by 7 to both sides, or divide both sides by 7. It means 7a upon this 7 equal 14 upon 7. Now this 7 cancel. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So a is equal 2. This is the solution of the equation, or we can say root of the equation. Next part D. Z divided by 9 is equal 6. This is equal sign. This is left hand side and this is right hand side. In the left hand side unknown variable is Z, and with unknown variable Z what is the number? 9, and it is with division side. Opposite of division or divide is multiplication. So we will write multiply by 9 to both sides, or multiply both sides by 9. First we will write this Z divided by 9. It is written as Z upon 9 equal 6. Then multiply both sides. Multiply 9, multiply 9. 9 cancel. Z is equal 6 9 ja 54. Next part E. E is equal 8 is equal 16D. First we will write it 16D to left side and 8 to right hand side. Then equation becomes 16D equal 8. Now it will be same as we did C part. 16D means 16 multiplied D is equal 8. So unknown variable is D. With D number is 16 with multiply sign. So we will write divide by 16 both side. First we will write this 16D equal 8. Then divide both sides by 16. 16 cancel. 8 1 ja 8. 8 2 ja 16. D is equal 1 upon 2. See again. This is 16D equal 8. 16D means 16 multiplied D. So opposite of multiply is divide. First we will write the question same. 16D is equal 8. Then divide both side by 16. 16 cancel. 8 1 ja 8. 8 2 ja 16. So D is equal 1 upon 2. Next part F. 5A plus A is equal 12. 5A plus 1A, it is 6A equal 12. Again it is same as we did this one. 6A means 6 multiply A equal 12. So divide both side by 6. 6A upon 6 equal 12 upon 6. 6 cancel. 6 1 ja 6. 6 2 ja 12. A is equal 2. In the same way, A minus 3A is equal 8. When we simplify, these two are like terms. So first we will simplify it. A minus 3A means minus 2A equal 8. Now minus 2A means minus 2 multiply A. So divide both sides by minus 2. Minus 2A upon 2 equal 8 upon minus 2. Minus minus cancel. 2 1 ja 2. 2 1 ja 2 is equal 8 upon minus 2. 2 1 ja 2. 2 4 ja 8. A is equal minus 4. So students, today we will do up to here. That is part G. Remaining questions we will do in the next class. Thank you students.